Sunnybrook Farm was established in 1899 when James Bauer came out from Orangeville, Ontario, and started the farm here. And he built a brick house right beside the house we're standing in 1902. And he even formed the Red Deer Brick Company to make the bricks in order to build the house. And he lived in that house until 1941 or 42, when he decided that it was too costly to heat that house, so he built the house we're standing in right next door to the brick house. And then once he moved in, he dismantled the brick house and saved all the bricks, and we still have the bricks from the original house, and we just are repurposing them right now.
So in 1988 he donated the last 10 acres of his family farm to the citizens of Red Deer so that we could tell the story of the farm community and the people that settled here. So in 1988 he made this gift of these 10 acres and the buildings, and this is his house, so the Bauer house to my left, and his garage where Norman grew up. And had 5 kids, and they all moved out, and his parents moved here in 1899, James and Catherine Bauer, and this was their original homestead and farm. So we're yes, we've spent the last 35 years developing this exhibit and these buildings, maintaining them as they were gifted to us, and developing new buildings and telling the story of pioneer life and the farmers that settled this land in 1899 and on, and the lives they lived.
In mid-1980s, I was in farm machinery business, and a man by the name of Lloyd Dixon approached farm equipment dealers in Red Deer, as well as some of the local farmers, with a vision of building a farm-related museum in the city of Red Deer. And it took a few years. We were trying to find different sites that were suitable and that would also, that the city of Red Deer would agree with. And one night at one of our meetings, I knew Norman Bauer. He was sitting in the back of the room, and after we had our meeting, it was down in the Red Deer Museum downtown, Norman's got up and says, "I have something that you might be interested in. I would like to donate my farm to your museum." Well, we thought that God had intervened, and then we started the process of trying to get this museum put together, and finally in 1996, I believe it was, when we became the Sunnybrook Farm Museum, and it was independent from the downtown museum. This is our dairy barn. It was built in the 1930s, and it was James Bauer that was milking cows here. And in the background we've got a fake cow, and the kids come in here in the summer and we teach them how to milk a cow with the fake udders. Kids just love it. Barn is in very good shape. We've got artifacts upstairs. Yeah, we got cream separators, we got cream carts, the milk cooler in the background, the weigh scale, the electric milking machine over there, various pump engines here used for driving things. Okay, we're in the blacksmith shop that was built in the 1940s. In those days you couldn't just run to town and get a new part, you just had to make it. As well as horseshoes, they were made right here. We have a couple of young guys from Mexico City that came to Canada when they were teenagers, Roberto and Gonzalez. And they come in here during the summer and they put on demonstrations with blacksmithing. And those guys can make anything out of metal. All the farm repairs on machinery were done in here. Roberto and Gonzalez, they'll take requests. If kids want anything made, they'll just make it right here on the spot. The forge over here for heating things in order to bend them, and the blower that blows the air to make the fire hotter. The huge anvil, I wouldn't want to try and pick this up. The John Deere engine in the background that runs all of the machines here, all of the tools. Drill press over there, post drill. When the school groups come through and also when the day camps come through here in the summertime, we show them a lot of things in here, how they're made. We acquired this tractor a couple of months ago. It was donated to us by George and Shirley Gates from Red Deer here. George's dad, Percy, bought this tractor brand new in 1957. It's made in Canada, Brantford, Ontario, made by the Cockshut family, which made a lot of tillage equipment in the late 1800s and made tractors right up until 1962, I believe, before the White Motor Corporation took over. Well, the Gates family are one of the founders of the city of Red Deer. And this tractor has been very well restored, and it's a great addition to our collection. The tires on this tractor have the Cockshut name right in the tire with the Cockshut arrow. They're the original rear tires. looking at a very early breaking plow used to break up sod. The Van Slyke plow was made in 1905. Frank Van Slyke was a blacksmith and saw the need for a plow, so he patented this and started building them, and there's been a lot of Van Slyke plows used to turn sod over. And this, the Van Slyke plow is on the coat of arms with the city of Red Deer. This is the Cooperative Mercantile Store. We built this one in 2015 with the help from the Red Deer Co-op and Service Credit Union. And it features a store that you would have seen in the 1940s, 50s, and even into the 1960s. I remember being in a store like this, a country store, when I was a kid in the 1950s, and I remember the smells like it was yesterday. Features a lot of artifacts in here, the Rogers golden syrup cans, the magic baking powder, all of the tills and meat slicers, everything from that era. This is the Zion Presbyterian Church that came from the Willowdale community, which is about 12 kilometers southeast of Red Deer. We acquired it 2 years ago. It was going to be demolished by the people that owned the land, so we had to get a moving company to bring it in right away, or it would have been destroyed. This church was built in 1950 to replace a church that had burned down. And restoration took a little over a year. The pews these are the original pews from the church back then. They were probably made by farmers out of plywood. And then the rest of the pews were acquired. St. Leonard's Church donated us the other 8 pews, and we're actually working on 4 more pews right now that come from Gates United Church. All of the stained glass windows are made in Innisfail by Bob and Florrie Wilkins. We've got 1 more to put in yet. And the people from the Willowdale community, they sponsored all these windows. This is our 1-room schoolhouse. It came from the Calder district from straight east of Innisfail. This one was built in 1932. We brought it in early 2000s, and it sat here for about 12 years before we finally got the funding in place to go ahead and restore it. And it was finished in 2018, and it resembles a schoolhouse like I was familiar with. I went to a school like this in the 1950s, and very well restored. This is our steel barn. This one was built in the 1940s, and it's housing a lot of collections in here. Stoves, pump engines, fanning mills, you name it, everything to do with working on the farm. The pump engines, before electricity was on the farm, were used mainly for pumping water, but they were used for a lot of other things too, like grinding grain and elevators and whatnot. A very large collection of them in here, mostly John Deere, I think, and there's makes here that I don't even know what they are. They're very rare. Yeah, we've got quite a collection of stoves here. Collinwood stove here, refrigerator, early refrigerator here, an early gas stove here, one of the very early washing machines, hand powered of course, and then getting into another hand powered one here, and then one of the first of the gas engine powered washing machines here, made by Maytag. And heaters here that would be in the living room. We're in the Roseneath garage. The name Roseneath came from George Braithwaite, one of our founders. That's what his name of his farm was, Roseneath Farms. And we built this building around 2015 or 16, I believe. And we've got some pretty rare vehicles in here. We've got a 1927 Ford Model T truck. Maybe one of the last Model T trucks made before Ford shut down the factory for a year to introduce the Model A's. 1927 Chevrolet car that is the McIntosh Apple family. There's also a house downtown, Red Deer McIntosh House. It was a tea house for a while. I don't know if it still is, but that's the same family. We've got a 1948 Hudson here. It was donated about 4 years ago. Running as well. Very nice addition to our collection. And everything that's in here is the way a garage would have looked back in the 1940s, 1950s. All of the greases and oils and workbench and gas pump. This is our 1968 fire truck. We acquired this from the Ukrainian village east of Edmonton at Tofield a year ago. It has not been restored. This is the way it was used at Michener Center right here in Red Deer. The fire truck part of it, the back end, was made by Pierre Thibault Company in Quebec, and had it in the Red Deer Parade this year, and also put on demonstration with how it shoots water out. I had it running last week to get the water out of it and watered the lawn with the hoses, and it works very well.